Welcome to Fast Stang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This was the fourth game of the day for me, and I am here at the road configuration, the Bat's Head, and this is southwest of Guanajuato, northeast of the stadium. Potentially there could be a drop at the left ear. I would hear one at the right ear. If I am angled just right, I would see it between the tiles. And when the game starts, I do not see or hear a drop. So I decide to move nearby over to the road configuration, the vase. You see that there? And potentially there could be 4 or 5 drops right immediately near where I am starting. So hopefully I find something at the beginning. If not, the car drop search begins, and I'm going to look to the right. I don't see anything. And I am actually not too far outside of the future arena wall, so I will head outside of the arena wall, future arena wall that is. I have plenty of time. I thought I might have seen a drop over to the left. I start heading over there, but then I decide, you know what? I am going to head into Guanajuato. There could potentially be more drops in the city than going west or north over the rolling hills. Here's the Bat's Head where I started the game, and this road leads all the way through Guanajuato. It will bend to the right and go west to east laterally through Guanajuato. I'm looking here. There was a drop on that road on the right of that Y-shaped intersection. I would have gone to the right. There isn't one there. It'll be there just below. I think I see one ahead towards the tunnel. I have to use caution. I see a car on the mini-map now. Alright, great. A level 3 Volvo. Start heading over, and I see this vehicle on the mini-map, so I'm not going to continue on that line. I'll turn right here, and I know this road goes south out of Guanajuato. They are coming over, so I will back up. And if they come towards me, I will engage in a head-to-head. They do, and right when you engage in a head-to-head, you ghost for a second. So their attempt to try and bump me and stop my progress was unsuccessful. So here we go. Here I go. I think I left them behind. And I know to follow this road, there are rolling hills and trees off to the right that will slow you down. So once I am beyond that, I know I can angle over to the right. And I will stay over on the left side of these buildings and get on this road. Just to the right of this road, you can see there's a little bump there. If you catch that, it'll send you flying in the air, possibly flip over and reset and lose the head-to-head. As I cross the finish, I will turn 180 degrees and go back to the area that I just vacated. This is one of the strategies I use. I call that not following the progression of the game. If everyone continues to follow the progression of the game, you are potentially going up against higher level vehicles. By going away from the progression of the game, you can potentially find lower level vehicles that are on a car drop search or avoiding head-to-heads. And here in the stadium, I see a vehicle right here. What are they in? They are in a level 1 Nissan Tsuru. Exit the stadium to the west. I knew the finish would be southwest, where the previous head-to-head led. Cross the stream here, avoiding some trees, and then angle over to the left. There's a road configuration just beyond this intersection. The thumbs up fist. I know to get on this dirt road there are obstructions on either side of this road. It turns into a paved road. Where it turns into a paved road is thumbs up fist. There's a Bronco R level 5 there. Level up into a level 5, so there's no need to come back. And I know to avoid this paved twisting road that's ahead, there is a shed and a rock that is near this shed there. Look at this drop. Here is a level 6 Porsche 959. And a vehicle just went by that, so quite possibly they are in something higher than a level 6, so I need to use caution. It looks like they are coming towards me, trying to snipe me as I complete a head-to-head. They are in a red vehicle. What was that? Not sure, but I will decline the level 5 and go back over and take this level 6. This is my second favorite level 6, just behind the Audi RS7. There's a vehicle coming over right towards me. Wasn't that red car? This is a level 5 Maserati Levante, and the head-to-head leads over into Muleg, and this tells me this will be Final Arena 13 based off of past experiences. See where the finish point is, and I'll put this overlay showing the Final Arena 13. So I'm going to angle over to the right, get on the highway. Once I am beyond this hill that's on the left, I will angle over to the left, go between Lake Hills over here. You can see it's really steep there on the right. I want to go across that between the hills. Then angle over onto the road that leads to the finish. Maserati is actually doing really well. I should be able to win this unless the finish is in the line of a gap that they shoot. It is not. So I will angle to the right, exiting through that gap, and head over towards this drop over here, away from the progression of the game, getting into a level 7 Jeep Trailcat. Very good. This drop is not of interest. So again, head away from the progression of the game, where everyone is being led to. Get this drop. Audi S1, no thanks. I had one earlier. 3 levels lower. I'm looking to get into a level 10 for this final showdown. Typically, this final showdown goes east on the highway, so you need a level 10 in this final showdown. These drops just appeared. I will glance at these. Outside chance I find a level 9 or 10 or even 8, something in a higher level than what I have. What is this other drop? Level 4. I'm just going to pull ahead and wait here and try and snipe someone completing a head-to-head, it would go off between, to the left there, northwest, between Mule Leg Hills. And I've had good luck doing this before. And look at this, an online gaming friend and a very skilled player, Fishy Flop. Gets into a level 8 Camaro. There's a vehicle just there on the left. Oh, here's one coming away from the direction of a head-to-head in a level 6 Audi RS7. I think they were going over towards that other vehicle that was in the city. Bad positioning on their part, good positioning on my part. Slow down as I go across the hill so I don't flip over and reset. And look at this, someone just gets into a Brocky, and there they are, right there on the left. So they may very well be trying to snipe someone that completes a head-to-head. So I need to head away from that point as I level up into a level 8 MG Metro. That's fine. This actually is a good vehicle for short head-to-heads. It accelerates and gets up to speed very quickly. There's some vehicles right over here. Let's see if I can get this one in a head-to-head. I do, and they are in a level 5 Porsche 911 Desert Flyer. And I will angle over to the left here. There is a curved road that has a dotted dirt path. That is right where the entrance into the city is, right here, in line of that dotted dirt path. Over to the finish, and look at this. Fishy Flop gets into a level 9 Hoonigan Focus RSRX. There's an Audi RS7. If they would have stayed here, I could have engaged in a head-to-head with them, but I believe they took off. So I am going to go back over. All right, get into this Hoonigan Group A. I still am going to need a level 10 for this final showdown, so I will go back over roughly where I was 2 head-to-heads ago and see if I can snipe someone completing a head-to-head here. And it will lead to the same, or close to the same finish that 2 head-to-heads led just north of the highway. Sometimes it finishes on the highway. All right, here comes someone towards me right now. And Fishy Flop just finished a head-to-head. Hopefully it's not Fishy Flop. It'd be fun to get into the final showdown with Fishy Flop. Fishy Flop just got into a Brocky. Wow. 4 drivers left. And that vehicle is parked there for quite a while. I'm not sure if that's the vehicle. Oh, that was the vehicle that was eliminated. Here is the other vehicle. And that is a Brocky. Here we go. Let's do this. I like my chances, actually. The Hoonigan Group A is an off-road beast as much as the Brocky is. It just doesn't have the top speed, and I don't need the top speed. I just need to accelerate quickly and get over to this finish. Slow down as I go over to this hill so I don't roll over and reset. I got it. Yes! All right. Let's see what level 10 is offered. Whether I take the Brocky or level up here. Mercedes AMG 1. This could not have gone any better. And head-to-heads are canceled as I am leveling up. Perfect timing.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
I'll just go down here close to Fishy Flop and turn around. And look at this. The third vehicle is a MG Metro. So this is pretty much a 2-car final showdown, and I will have this picture-in-picture with Fishy Flop. Final showdown in 21 seconds. This is the point I like to leave from. This is Arena 13. The range of time to leave is 21 to 24 seconds. I will leave now at 21 seconds. Thanks for sharing your video with me, Fishy Flop. It's greatly appreciated. Map to avoid being bumped off the road by the MG Metro, although I don't think they did that. Time I exit really well with speed. Off we go. And the finish appears to be around Teotihuacan. Usually from Arena 13 it would be east of Teotihuacan, the Pyramid Strip. I will just stay on the road. Once I cross the bridge, I am actually a little undecided. Do I want to go around the south side of Teotihuacan or shoot a gap through the north end? And that's why I started angling to the right. I decide to try and shoot a gap in the north end, which I do. Fishy Flop does as well. We're really close. I hit a tree. He hits a tree and rolls over. Oh, wow. I'm going to win this. Good game, Fishy Flop. Afterwards, Fishy Flop told me, good game, Forza Physics did me in.
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
I'm glad this wound up being a great game with 6 eliminations. Win 2,900. Yes, I did it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.